a few minutes with you guys to share. I mean, I don't say very much. I prefer to be sitting in the audience, honestly. And I like for you to know that, because if you are nervous about coming on stage and being in front of a group, you can still win in this business, because I'm always nervous and shy to get up here. And so I have the most beautiful ladies with me, and I owe them so much for their friendship and for their loyalty. And I have Miss Josie Moran here, and my good friend Cetre. We wanted to come out just to share a little bit about our Women Who Win movement. I do believe it's a movement that my husband started. And he petitioned me. He's always coming up with these ideas, and I have to be the one to do all the work. I mean, you know how that is, right? So, when he told me about his idea that we needed to inspire female leadership in the business, because most of the panel is all men. And, I said to him, do you really think I'm the person to do that? I've been in this relationship since I was 12, with you, and you've been taking care of me my whole life. So, I mean, I don't really know if I qualify to, but you know what? You never know what God has in store for you and who you can inspire. So I'm so excited and grateful to him that he's always challenging me to get outside my comfort zone. I'm a behind-the-scenes person. I'd much rather be behind the stage or doing something where nobody knows who I am. But, you can't always make a difference that way. Sometimes you got to step in the forefront for your dreams and goals and for the people you love, right? But I'm so excited today. Every time I come, I love being in this environment. It's so infectious. It really is. It is a big family, and I want to thank each and every person who made it here today. We have so many, so many pin winners and so much accomplishment going on in the business, and when you don't have people to show up to cheer for you, it's not quite the same, right? So I want to congratulate all of you guys for whatever struggle you had to go through to get here, to make it here, to cheer for the people who are winning in this business, because sooner or later it's going to be your turn. It's going to be your turn. I want to share just a quick thing of something that's on my heart. And about a week ago, my son got into trouble for shooting a BB gun in the neighborhood while we were at a function. And so, thank God, my husband has a great relationship with our security officers in the neighborhood, and so he came over and told us that Trey was at his friend's house shooting a BB gun. So during that conversation, we had to sit him down and have this long, drawn-out conversation about leadership and being responsible, and of course he wasn't excited about it. But during that conversation, we found out that when we have to leave and go and do functions, he's very disappointed because he wants us to be at home with him. And he sat there and just cried and told me, Mommy, when I such and such, one of his little friends, his mom had to turn in his high school application because I was gone traveling. Of course, it was a misunderstanding. I mean, I sent the papers in. I don't know what happened, but anyway, I'm sitting here feeling like I've got to defend myself for my 14-year-old son, and I'm sharing this story for a reason, because I want you guys to know that a lot of these leaders who participate in what we do, all of them, they love what they do, but it is a sacrifice for us to be here. We have to be away from our families. We have to take time out from other things in our lives that we have responsibilities to do to be here. And I really want you to understand that when you see them at the front of this room, they earned it to be here, and also they have had to make so many sacrifices to do so. So they deserve a congratulations. They deserve your honor and your respect. I really want you to know that. I mean, every diamond is sitting in this room. Thank you. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for believing in us. All of the kind words that you've had to say, it means so much to me. And when I saw Taria Avant on stage yesterday, I said, you know what, you go, girl. You just, you're something else, wherever she is in here. But I came from a single parent. I didn't have both my parents in the household, and so my husband and I, we've always wanted to have a different life for my son. We wanted to have a life that we could stand for something and be an example in our families. And we set out in this industry, we got our heart broken, we had all kinds of things go wrong. But I just admire and cherish the man that he is, because no matter what happened, still is today, giving encouragement to people and doing what God has called him to do. And so, thank you. Anyway, I want you to hear from Josie. I don't want to take too much time. You know, I said I was shy, and then you give me a microphone, and I'm still talking. But anyway, I want you to hear from Josie, because we don't often get to hear from this beautiful lady, but she is also Shane's better half. And I want her to share a little bit about her story, but I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your friendship and your loyalty. Thank you for giving us the most amazing opportunity in our lives. And I want to congratulate you on your family, on the person that you are, and everything that you stand for. So why don't you share that?
Finding out as Holton does things, the way he does things, he just took me to the back and he says, "You're going on stage." So yes, Holton, you couldn't have picked a better person to lead this women's challenge group, and she does a wonderful job, and we thank you, and we appreciate something Marlene said to me in the back room. She says, "You should say something. People don't know anything about you." And I go, "Oh." I said, "Marlene, I have an idea. There's over 7,000 people here, and I think I'd rather go individually, shake everybody's hand, give them a hug, and say, 'I'm Josie Moran.'" A little bit about my story. Yes, I'm Mrs. Moran. They know me as Mrs. Everybody knows me as Mrs. Moran. And yes, he's my hero. But I came from Poland when I was 14 years old with all of my family. So there was many of us, and we came to Canada. And I became a single parent when I was 20. So I have a wonderful daughter, and right now we have 4 wonderful grandchildren. I had a great career. I had a career in one of our corporate banks in Canada. I worked in technology and human resources, which is probably my favorite. People skills and just being with people is probably where I fit the best. Especially one-on-one, not on a stage. I told Brian, I don't do this because I'm going to cry. Yes, I always cry. Shane knows that. I thank Shane for his perseverance, for his focus, for making me coffee every morning. Extremely busy. I have finished my career a few years ago, and I get to travel with him. But even when I do not travel with him, I do pack his bags. We work well together. I think through the career, through my times, for raising a daughter, you learn a lot of things, and you learn to give and take, and you learn what works for you. And as women, we take a lot on our shoulders, but the beauty of this is that we get to share it with other women. We get to speak about it. We sometimes complain about the husbands when they don't listen, but in a nice way. And we will continue. We will continue our journey, and my husband will continue to support each and every one of you in whatever way he can. He has a golden heart. And with Holton and Marlene Bucks, you couldn't ask for better people, you couldn't ask for better partners, you couldn't ask for anybody out there to do what they do every day for each and every one of you. We appreciate them, we thank them, and we look forward to seeing you all at the top. Thank you.
and blancas actores, and Ayana Diamond. I want to listen to those ladies. I want to listen to those ladies that they feel inside and sell diamond. I want to listen to you saying Ayana Diamond right now. You know what? It's an honor to be here with those beautiful women that they changed her life. Totally. I am a different person. I remember when I met Arlene in 2009, and we were totally broke. But we were dreaming so high, and she was my role model. Because I would like to look like her for the better. Because you have to change for better always. And find that role model that gives it to you that power to change your life. And we found it. And I am so proud to be here because she once brought it to us, the woman who wins. Woman who wins. No woman who lost, win. And I want you woman be a part of this because what a movement. Somebody said yesterday, movement is a mission to you change life. This is our year. It's because a mission. And let me tell you something. Yesterday somebody said, you are John Satura's wife. Yes, I declare I am Satura John's wife. Because, you know what? He's a better part of me. He made me believe in myself. Because sometimes your self-esteem is so low, depends, on your life that you have been through. Because I don't speak well English, because maybe I had been struggling in my life before. But when you value yourself, people see how you see yourself. Woman, do your best. You have the power in your hands. Men too can do your best. Tell your wife, out of the job, to don't be a slave anymore for somebody. You can change this life. Your life, your family life, you can do it. And let me tell you something, just share quickly with you. Because I have to tell about these beautiful ladies. Those days, my daughter, she will be 18 in a couple months. And we were talking about the future because I have a daughter and I know she missed me because we started the business almost 3 years, and when we started she was 14. This is a year that they need more data mind to be an example. And we were talking about the future. And she says something, you sometimes see your children don't listen, but they do. She said, Mom, for the future, I want somebody that treat me that daddy treat you. And I asked her, and how he treat me. And she said, with love and respect. This is the example that you have to set up for your children because they don't see the money that you make, they see your example. At home, start everything from your family. This is the base, the foundation of your life. And that's what here, and we have the best leader ever, Mr. Arlene Boss. And I want you to give it up with all your heart because they're doing an amazing job for us.
You're just such an amazing person. I mean, and everybody who has an opportunity to come in your presence, they know that. Your light shines so bright. You never have a bad day. You always got a smile on your face. I've watched you grow and change in the most amazing way. I'm just grateful to be your friend, honestly. I want you to know I love you from the bottom of my heart, both of you really. So with that, I'd like to invite all of our diamond ladies on stage. Please.